Hello friends, in today's video we will learn about sp2 hybridization. In my previous video I have explained the concept of hybridization as well as what is sp3 hybridization. So hybridization is a process in which orbitals of an atom which has less difference in their energy combines or overlap to form hybrid orbital of same energy and shape. So in sp2 hybridization, one s orbital and two 2p orbital will overlap to give three sp2 hybrid orbitals. So how the process take place? We will have a look. So here one s orbital, one px orbital and one py orbital will combine to give three sp2 hybrid orbital. The shape of sp2 hybrid orbital, I don't know what is the exact shape of sp2 hybrid orbital, just I am assuming this. It can be any p orbital can combine. It can be pz, it can be py, it can be anything. So for simplification I am taking px and py. Generally, students have misconception about sp2 hybridization. They think that sp2 hybridization take place only in the compound which are having double bond, but it is not always true. Some important point you have to note down is key points. When a hybridized orbital overlap with orbitals of other atom, then a sigma bond is formed. You must remember this. When a hybridized orbital overlap with orbitals of other atom, then a sigma bond is formed. So in order for what is important for the formation of sigma bond? The formation of sigma bond, hybridized orbital must overlap with the other orbital. The second thing is sigma bond is formed by axial overlapping, means it will be overlap in axial way, any axial way. The third point is when two unhybridized orbital overlap, then a pi bond is formed. So pi bond is only formed when unhybridized orbital overlaps with each other, and these unhybridized orbitals are perpendicular to the axis, perpendicular to the plane. The fourth point is pi bond is formed by side to side overlapping. Side to side overlapping. We will discuss this by taking few examples. So pause the video and write down these important points. Now we'll understand the concept of sp2 hybridization by taking two examples. The first is BF3. Here boron is a central atom. Its atomic number is 5. Electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p1. Its box diagram is 1s2, 2s2, 2px, 2py, 2pz, 1. So after getting some kind of energy, it will get excited, as a result of which one electron of 2s orbital will jump into 2p orbital. So 1s orbital and 2p orbital will overlap with each other and will get 3 sp2 hybrid orbital. So the second atom is fluorine. Its atomic number is 9. Electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p5. Its box diagram is 1s2, 2s2, 2px, 2py, 2pz, 1 electron in each, then pairing. So now what will happen? Half filled p orbital of fluorine will overlap with half filled sp2 hybridized orbital of boron. This is boron, 3 sp2 hybrid orbital, and fluorine atom and half filled p orbital, half filled p orbital. So 2 electrons in each. So we will have 3 sigma bond. As I told earlier that here hybridized orbital, 3sp2 hybridized orbital will overlap with the orbital of fluorine and will get 3 sigma bond. So its structure will be like this. So shape trigonal planar, bond angle will be 120 degree, this one. F bond angle. So in this molecule, even it is undergoing sp2 hybridization, we are only having sigma bond, no pi bond in this molecule. Second example will take ethene, CH2 double bond CH2. Here electronic configuration of carbon is 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. Its box diagram. 1s2, 2s2, 2px, 2py, 2pz, 2 electrons and 1 electron in each. After getting some kind of energy, carbon will get excited, as a result of which 1 electron from 2s orbital will jump into 2p orbital, 2px, 2py, 2pz. So now 1s orbital and 2p orbital will overlap to give 3 sp2 hybrid orbital. Same process will take place in C2 carbon also. Let it name as C1. This is my C2 carbon. Same way 1s2, 2s2, 2p2, C2. Two electrons, 1s2, 2s2, 2px, 2py, 2pz. After getting some kind of energy, carbon atom will get excited, as a result of which electron from 2s orbital will jump into 2p orbital. Two px, 2py, 2pz. So here 1s and 2p will overlap and we get 3 sp2 hybrid orbital. So your first carbon, it is having 3 sp2 hybrid orbital. The second carbon, it is having 3 sp2 hybrid orbital. And one orbital of hydrogen and half-filled orbital of hydrogen will overlap with sp2 hybrid orbital. This is my hydrogen, 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 2 electrons. And this 2 orbital will overlap and will have 2 electrons. So yeah, hybrid orbital is overlapping with other orbital. Then we'll get a sigma bond, sigma bond, sigma bond, sigma bond and sigma bond. And the remaining unhybridized orbital, that is 2pz and 2pz, which are here, having 1 electron each. This will overlap, side-on overlapping, and will have a pi bond. So these 2 orbitals are perpendicular to the plane and they will overlap in a side-on fashion. So we'll get a pi bond. So the actual structure we can rewrite as C double bond C, hydrogen, 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 hydrogen. These are my sigma bond, 1 sigma, 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 and this is my pi bond. Now we'll check about the shape. So sp2, so we'll have shape trigonal, planar, and the bond angle HCH bond angle, it will be 121.7 degree, and another bond angle which is my HCC bond angle, which is 116.6 degree. So this was the concept of sp2 hybridization. Hope you have understood If you have any doubts, then please write in the comment section and I will try to solve your doubts. Thank you. If you find this video useful, then please subscribe and press the bell icon for latest updates.